Well, hello there, all you strange and interesting creatures of the internet. Welcome back to the All Seasons on F1 2020. As you can see from the vehicle performance comparison chart, McLaren are right there, smack bang in the middle. Fantastic. Bloody hell, it's hot. Bloody hell, it's hot. And we've got some more parts waiting to go onto the car. And we're going to bolt some even more parts onto the car to see if we can make this McLaren even faster as we go into the second half of this season. So practice has been completed. We've got some more lovely resource points for us. 2,641. Fantastic. So here we are in Hungary, and it's quite possibly the worst track on the calendar for the Hookster. Yes, he hates Hungary, he really does. We've just got to get on with it and see what time we can put in. It's about to cross the line after the first qualifying run. It at the moment puts us into 6th, but oh my goodness, 1.7 seconds behind the leader already there after just one qualifying run. Let's go a little bit later to qualifying, and as you can see, oh god, we're down to 19th place at the moment, just behind Nick My Fries, but ahead of Alexander Albon. We are slightly up on the Delta as well, sort of. 17th position now for the Hookster, 17th place. As we accelerate forward now to the end of qualifying, we've got a yellow flag coming out. I don't know what's going on here, but anyway, it's 18th position at the moment for the Hookster. What's going to happen as he crosses the line? Is he going to stay in 18th, or is he going to drop down lower? Let's have a look then. It's going to be... oh no! It's last place, lads. Yes, last place for us then, and 8th for Lando Norris. Oh, for fuck's sake. For fuck, Lando! God, let's just get on with it. Let's just get on with it.
Welcome to Budapest once again for another round of the Formula One World Championship. Historically a good race for first victories, with Button, Hill, Alonso and Heikki Kovalainen all reaching the top step of the podium for the first time here. We're northeast of Budapest for the race today at the 2.7 mile Hungaroring circuit. 14 corners here, 8 to the right and 6 to the left, on a track where downforce is king and passing is notoriously difficult. A warm welcome to Anthony Davidson, who's beside me in the commentary box today. Let's have a chat about McLaren. What do you make of their performance so far this season?
Well, the atmosphere within that team seems very positive at the moment. Everyone seems like they're in great spirits and having a lot of fun doing what they do, and that's definitely contributed to the performances we've seen.
It's time to see how our drivers are stacking up after yesterday's exciting qualifying session. An immense lap from Lewis Hamilton yesterday puts him on pole position, with Sebastian Vettel starting alongside. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Perez, Ricciardo, Alexander Albon, and Verstappen, Raikkonen, Norris, Leclerc, and Pierre Gasly, Ocon, Kvyat, George Russell, and Stroll, Magnussen, Sainz, Nick de Vries, and Valtteri Bottas, Giovinazzi, and the captain. And now it's time to head down to the track.
And now, of course, Dave realises he should have taken an engine penalty as well. Anyway, it's time once again for the 5 place to go out on the all-season grid. And we say, go, it's away he goes from last on the grid. We got Giovinazzi off to the left of us. We got Valtteri Bottas just off to the right of us. We managed to dispatch him in the AlphaTauri car for this season. Nick My Fries are directly ahead. We're going to see if we can dive it down into Wales as we try and look at this. What is Valtteri Bottas doing? What a dive bomb from Valtteri. Straight out of nowhere. In fact, he blocked my line. I couldn't actually go for my super dive bomb that I usually do. So we're in 12th position at the moment. Look at this. Free abreast. We're trying to desperately go to the inside of both these AlphaTauris, and I think we do get past. Yes, well, bloody hell, as I say that, Bottas, what are you doing? What are you doing, you plum? I don't believe it. He's had us off the circuit. Valtteri Bottas doing some very aggressive driving on the first lap of this Grand Prix in that AlphaTauri car. We managed to get past him. I hope we haven't got any damage to the car. I can't see any damage to the car, so it looks good. We're in 10th position at the moment, and we're chasing Charles Leclerc in the Ferrari car. He's got his teammate in front of him. But Verstappen, Wowzers, all going on in the first lap of this Grand Prix. Behind us now then, we've got Bottas and Gasly, both in the AlphaTauri cars, as you can see, and we are still holding on desperately to this one single solitary World Championship point. But we've done pretty decently, has to be said, to get up from last place already after just one lap up into the points. Yes, 10th place, still chasing the Ferraris as we come around the final corners now for this first lap at Hungary. It's 18 torturous laps, of course, for the Hookster at a circuit that he just cannot get to grips with. He just cannot get to grips with this Hungary circuit. He used to like it back in the day, but over the past few few years it's been a real pain for him. Anyway, we accelerate forward at lap 2. Is he going to go for a move on Leclerc into the turn 1? Yes, he does. Oh, and there's a little bit of end plate gone from the Ferrari driver. He's lost some of his end plate. That's gone from Charles Leclerc. We're going to warn you for a collision. Well, yeah, I'll go with that. That definitely was a collision, but we managed to get through up now into 9th position. There's our teammate. Look, Lando Norris currently just ahead of Baxi Boy Verstappen as we accelerate forward at lap 3. He's not going to go on Verstappen as well, is he? Yes, he does. And oh dear. Maxi Boyd's lost his end plate as we get another warning for... Oh, God. Anyway, we accelerate forward at lap 5. Lap 5, teammate is coming to the pits. Lando's coming for his pit stop, so we're going to go past him and get up into a net 7th place, I do believe, at the moment. Raikkonen's still the car behind. Our tyres are looking pretty decent, has to be said. And still behind us, we've got Kamikaze Man, Valtteri Bottas in that Alpha Tauri car. Yes, unbelievable scenes. Anyway, we're going to accelerate forward at lap 6, and we are going to come in now for our pit stop. So we're going to pit from 7th place, and we've got other cars coming as well. Daniel Ricciardo's in the pits already. Albon's in as well, and we are coming in. Look at all these cars going past us. Look at them all. Wowzers, me trousers. Anyway, got a Red Bull just come out, and we go in for our pit stop. Come on, lads. Nice fast stop, please. Come on. Oh, that's not bad, not bad. Well, in fact, it was pretty decent. 2.7 seconds, and we're going to rejoin in 15th place. And we've been overtaken by Lando Norris, our teammate. No, Lando, we love you. No, we bloody well don't. Anyway, 16th place looks to us. We accelerate forward at lap 7. Lap 7. Still holding on to 16th. Currently, we've got quite a few cars coming for their pit stops, so we're hopefully going to get back into the points out of this. Are we? Yeah, oh, yes, we do. In fact, I'm in the 9th place. We've managed to jump one of the other cars, I do believe, in that pit stop cycle, and so we managed to go up into, I think it was Charles Leclerc. Yes, it is, and so we got up into 9th position. Fantastic. Just behind our own teammate, Lando Norris, as we accelerate forward at lap 8. Yellow flag. Oh, no, Charles Leclerc is out of the session in the Ferrari. He's out. And of course, that's got absolutely nothing to do with our earlier collision. No, absolutely nothing whatsoever. Moving on. Still in 9th for the Hookster. Still chasing Lando Norris as we accelerate forward. And there is Charles Leclerc on lap 9. Off to the right-hand side. Now, that's obviously some kind of electrical problem. Or mechanical problem, in fact. Yes, the engine may have exploded. I don't know. We may get a replay later and have a look as we accelerate forward on lap 12. So still holding on there to 8th position. Another car's come in, so we're up into 8th place now. Lando Norris now in 7th position. And Valtteri Bottas, Mr. Kamikaze Man, that AlphaTauri, is still right behind us, right up the Jack Jones as we accelerate forward down to lap 15. And here comes Valtteri. We try to block him off there, but he sneaks down the inside. But I think we're going to hang him out to dry and go round the outside. Can we hold it together? Yes, we can. So we're still holding on to this 8th place. Unfortunately, Lando Norris is well ahead of us now as we accelerate forward down to the last lap of the race. And Lulu has won the race. Lewis Hamilton has won it. So it looks like we're going to finish just behind our teammate. Well, I say just behind our teammate. In fact, 12 seconds behind our teammate. Yes, that's not good. That's not good. But anyway, if we can just hold off Valtteri Bottas and come round this final corner, we are indeed Mr. McGreedy going to finish the race with some more World Championship points, which is all we need in this championship. We just need to keep getting those points every single race. Well done, Hookster, for a track he absolutely detests. We'll take 8th place. It's still points. Oh, and we get driver of the day as well. Wowzers, me trousers. And there is Toto Wolff, the Terminator. Is your name Sarah Connor? Hello? Is there anybody in? I said it. Oh, there's no bugger in. Anyway, there's Lulu. There's Lewis Hamilton. And there is famous F1 YouTuber Alex Gillian in the background as part of the Mercedes team mechanic crew. Oh, it's too exciting. There he is, everyone. Up on the top step. There's Lulu. And Sebastian's in second as well as he holds up the trophy high. Well done, Lulu. Well done indeedy. It's time for the champagne to go over everyone. Oh, yes, it is. Oh, yes, it is. Fantastic. So let's have a look at the points after that round. You can see that Charles Leclerc did not finish the race. No, he did not. We'll go to a replay on that in a minute, but let's have a look now. So we are in 5th position ahead of our teammate Lando Norris, who's in 6th, and Lewis Hamilton's currently in the lead by 5 points over Sebastian Vettel. Wowzers. Wowzers, in the constructors we are in 4th. So let's go to that replay now and see exactly what happened to Charles Leclerc. So here he is. It looks okay at the moment. It's going along. Oh, and it's an engine failure. Look at that. The Ferrari engine has let go and it's hand grenaded itself. So it's nothing to do with our earlier contact. It's a pure engine failure for Charles Leclerc in the Ferrari car, and he pulls off the circuit. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. These Ferraris aren't doing very well in 2020, are they? Foreshadowing. Anyway, let's move on to the next Grand Prix. It's time for Spa. Thank you, chaps. My favourite circuit. My favourite circuit of all. That's great news. Absolutely great news. And our team facilities are looking pretty decent, has to be said. Pretty decent indeed. It's all controlled by the team. I have no input on this whatsoever, which is great because it just lets me get on with the racing, which is what I'm here for. So McLaren, as you can see, are pretty much right in the middle as always. Our engines are looking pretty decent, you can see. And so we move. Oh, we've got a session break now. Season break. We've got season break. Okay, let's have a season break then. Lazy bastard. I mean, bloody hell. Only do 23 days work a year, don't they? For Christ's sake, 23 days to work a year, and they have to have a break sometime in the, I don't know, bloody hell. Anyway, let's move on now to the Belgian Grand Prix, shall we? Yes, at Spa. Thank you, champs. Just before we carry on, just looking at our garage because we never seem to. There's some bloke looking. Look at this. It's like a betting shop. Look at all those screens above your head. I'll have the 230 at Doncaster, please, my good man. Yes, 25 to 1, and I'll have a. I don't know. I never actually gamble. Anyway, let's have a look. What's this bloke doing? What's he? Oh, he's very studiously. We're on his laptop now. Oh no, it's not. He's grabbing a piece of paper. I don't know what that means. I haven't got a piece of paper. What's going on? What's going on here? Anyway, let's continue now. Let's continue. And practice has been completed for Spa. And we've got some more. Oh, look at this. 2,210 lovely resource points to put onto our car. So, Spa, a quite iconic circuit, it has to be said, and I hope it's going to stay on the calendar for at least another 100 years because it deserves to be. Never ever get rid of Spa, as we're about to cross the line for our first qualifying run, and it's 4th place, but it's 1.6 seconds behind. Okay. Anyway, we accelerate forward now. It's a little bit later to qualify, and you can see we've actually dropped out of 16th place at the moment. Slightly up on the deltas, though, so hopefully we should get up into 15th, maybe 14th. It's 14th. 14th position for us. Fantastic. As we accelerate forward now to even later into qualifying, you can see, in fact, qualifying is now over, and we're currently in 13th place. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Now, are we going to stay in 13th? Or are we going to drop down a little bit further? Now, of course, with this McLaren, we are still getting used to the car, so our qualifying is not going to be very good at the moment. And it is 13th place for the race. That's not too bad. We can actually go somewhere with that if we do our usual start and gain about 10 positions. Anyway, so there you go. And Sebastian Vettel got pole, Lewis Hamilton in 2nd place. Lando Norris, our teammate, got 10th position.
We're in Belgium once again for today's round of the Formula One World Championship. It's a race the great Ayrton Senna won 6 times, and in 2019, Charles Leclerc became the first driver to take their maiden win here since Michael Schumacher in 1992. Spa-Francorchamps today, a circuit that spans 4.35 miles. There are tons of elevation changes along the way too. 19 corners making up this circuit, with 9 of those to the right and the remaining 10 to the left. This track is a great one for fans of pure speed. The average lap speed comes close to a whopping 145 miles an hour. With the Grand Prix nearly upon us, Anthony Davidson is by my side once again to offer his perspective. Why don't we discuss McLaren? What do you make of their performance so far this season?
Well, the atmosphere within that team seems very positive at the moment. Everyone seems like they're in great spirits and having a lot of fun doing what they do, and that's definitely contributed to the performances we've seen.
It's time to see how our drivers are stacking up after yesterday's exciting qualifying session. Sebastian Vettel will start on pole. Fantastic qualifying from the multiple world champion, and it's Lewis Hamilton alongside. Looking at the rest of today's grid, we have Ocon, Ricciardo, Max Verstappen, and Gasly, Albon, Stroll, Leclerc, and Lando Norris, Perez, Raikkonen, the captain, and Bottas, Sainz, Kvyat, Kevin Magnussen, and George Russell, De Vries, and Antonio Giovinazzi starts from the back of the grid. Which of these talented drivers will come out on top today?
So it's time once more for the 5 lights to go out on the all-seasons career mode, and we say go, 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 and it's away we go. Oh, great start off the line for Nooks. 13 positions, we go to 2-1. Look there, free wide. What's Nooks going to do? He's going to dunk that inside. Oh, a huge amount of cars, and the Ferrari as well. I think of Verstappen. Does he get through? Yes, he does. Oh my goodness, it's another fantastic performance for the guy that never gives up, and he never surrenders, don't you know, as we now go into Radial and up into Eau Rouge. Look at the speed of this McLaren as we go through the absolute rocket ship speed, and we are chasing Daniel Ricciardo, the honey badger himself, who's currently in the Renault for 2020 season 2. Yes, the Renault. Look at this, everyone, actually gaining ground and positions. Hopefully, if we can get past Daniel Ricciardo. Can we get past, though? He's got his own teammate in front of him, Esteban Ocon, and behind us now we've got Pierre Gasly, and just behind him we've got Maxi Boy Verstappen, and there's Hamilton. There is Hamilton, currently in second position, which means that Sebastian Vettel is currently in the lead of this race, and he is having a season to remember for the rest of his life in that Mercedes car. He really is pulling out all the stops, and despite me constantly taking his front wing off, he's still doing very, very well indeed. Yeah, thanks for that, everyone. Yeah, thanks for reminding me. I'd completely forgotten. But anyway, let's continue now. At the beautiful Spa Francorchamps circuit, it's just gorgeous. The sun is shining. Just look at those trees in the background. Look at them. Look, absolutely everywhere. So many trees. Wow. All that oxygen. It's just brilliant. It really is. Anyway, enough of this rambling. Let's have a look at Daniel Ricciardo. Let's see if we can get past. Desperately trying to go on the inside. Yes, we do. We get past Daniel Ricciardo up into 4th position now. What about his teammate Ocon? We're going to go for a dive on him as well. Oh, bloody hell. In fact, that was a pretty decent move for Nooks there, which is surprising. But yes, up into 3rd place. We are now chasing the Mercedes. I can't believe I'm saying this, everyone, but we are now chasing the Mercedes cars as we now once again go down the hill as we accelerate forward at lap 3. Still in 3rd position, Nookster. Hamilton's pulled out a gap now of 1.5 seconds. Vettel's still in the lead. We're now 2.7 seconds behind him, and behind us we've got both the Renault drivers of Ricciardo and Ocon. So we are doing pretty decently. Maybe we might get a podium out of this in our McLaren. This should be pretty decent if we can. And we are still chasing Hamilton, but can we get past him and split the Mercedes straight in the middle as we accelerate forward to lap 4? And the answer to that is maybe, because we're going to go for a move now on Hamilton. It's a very, very late move for Nookster, but that's his character moves that he does every single time. He leaves it right to the last minute, breaks right to the last second, and manages to get the position. And he's done it. He split the Mercedes up now to 2nd place. Hamilton in 3rd. Vettel still out in front, 2 seconds ahead as we accelerate forward to lap 5. Look at this though. Lulu's, oh, we got a little bit wide there, a little bit wide. There's contact with Lulu. We are banging wheels with Lewis Hamilton, and again we bang wheels. This is great stuff, absolutely great stuff. But this time I think we managed to get the position. Oh no, Lulu's still having a go at us. Look at this, but this time he has to yield as we go around this very, very fast stretch off the circuit. And we hold on to 2nd place on lap 5. Almost time for us to go in for our pit stops. Our tyres are getting pretty warm now as we accelerate forward at lap 6. Vettel now has the... Oh, what was that? I saw a green flag from somewhere. I don't know what's going on. But anyway, Vettel has got the gap. Oh no, Sergio Perez is out of the session. Sergio is out. Well, he wasn't ahead of us, so it doesn't affect our positions. But Sebastian Vettel at the moment now is 3.9 seconds ahead of us as we accelerate forward at lap 6. We're coming in for our one and only stop now. We pit from 2nd place. And Vettel's already in as well, so we're not going to gain any ground on Vettel. So let's see what pit stop the lads can do for us. Come on, lads, nice and fast, please. Yellow sidewall tyres, yes. We didn't get any held in the pit stop either. That was good. And the 2.8 seconds, that's pretty decent for the lads. Well done, lads. And we're going to rejoin at the moment. Oh, it's 5th. Is there any more cars coming past us? I can't see any. So it may be 5th as we rejoin. No, another car's going. It's George Russell. George Russell has gone past us in the Williams, but he hasn't pitted yet because he's still on the soft tyres, which is good. As we accelerate for lap 7. And the Oaks not waiting for George Russell to come in for his pit stop. He is saying, no, get out the bloody way now. I need this position. Thank you very much. So up there to 4th place, and George Russell should peel off into the pits. And if you look at the rearview mirror, yes, there he goes. George Russell in for his one and only pit stop. And I think someone else is coming as well. Yes, they have. So we're now up into third place. And in the lead at the moment is Daniel Kvyat, but he's still got to come in for his pit stop. He's leaving it very, very late. We're already on lap 8 of this Grand Prix as we accelerate forward to the end of lap 8. And Daniel Kvyat has finally come in for his stop, changing on to the medium tyre, I do believe. And that means we have gone into second place. And we got Ricciardo. Where on earth is Lewis Hamilton? Lewis Hamilton must have had a problem with his pit stop. I don't know, but he's dropped way back down now. We haven't made any contact with him, so it's nothing to do with us. But anyway, he has dropped down as we accelerate forward out of lap 11. And hey, look who's back, everyone. Lewis Hamilton, he's saying, what, did you miss me? Did you miss me? There he is, right in our rear views. And this is the last lap of the race. And it looks like we are going to finish in second, ahead of Lulu in a Mercedes. And Sebastian Vettel crosses the line. Yes, fantastic from Seb. Are we going to beat Lulu? Yes, we do. Get in there, Hookster. Fantastic. Second position. Well, that's exactly what we needed for our McLaren campaign for the rest of this season. Yes, driver of the day. Wowzers me trousers. And there once again is Toto Wolff, the Terminator. He's well happy with his man being up there on the top step. Sebastian Vettel, there he is. There he is. Is he going to be world champion at the end of this season? Well, it would be great if he was. And there's the team mechanics. And once again, famous F1 YouTuber Alex Gillian. He's on Facebook Gaming. Go check him out. Go check him out. Somebody go check him out, because no one watches Facebook Gaming, do they? Let's face it. Anyway, stop it, Dave. Stop it. There he is. There's the man himself. Sebastian Vettel, holding up his trophy high like he always does. Well done. And the champagne goes over everyone. Yes, and there's Hookster. There's Hookster. Look at him. Look. So sprightly. Still only 39 years old, you know. Yes. Yes, he only ages every 7 years now. Yes, we've decided. So let's have a look at the points after that round then. So Sebastian Vettel is now in the lead, 6 points ahead of Lewis Hamilton. Hookster is now going up to 4th place, 144 points, and Lando Norris in 6th position. Wowzers me trousers. I cannot believe it. And we are 3rd in the constructors. Well, there you go. Another exciting episode in the All Seasons has been completed. Thanks so much for watching, everyone. You have been awesome as always. And I need to lie down now because it's bloody hot. So stay safe. Try to keep out of the heat, which is appearing this Tuesday. And I will catch you later. Thank you and good night.